example, young as he is, wants to put up a house, but he wants to do it himself, not to buy an already completed apartment or facility. Okay. He needs a land. He has some bit of money. What else does he have to do? Run us through the process.
Okay. Basically, it starts with for want of time, I would want to summarize everything. It starts with the process of identification. He identifies the land and he wants to buy. But the onus lies a lot on him to do a lot of due diligence. Okay. Due diligence in that you have to find out whether the person you are acquiring the land from is the legitimate owner. It can be in the primary market, it can be in the secondary market. Primary market meaning you are the first-time buyer from the chief or whoever. Secondary market, someone has the lease on it already. Someone has a allocation paper on it already, and you are carrying it. But whatever the process is, you need to be very diligent with your approach to it. You can do that by asking around, neighborhood asking. You have to inquire around through the act of snowballing. You'll be led to several important informations about the land you want to acquire. Just don't see the land and then be comfortable dealing with it as if it were a commodity, a mere commodity on the market, like a tomato or something. You need to do a lot of due diligence when it comes to land. It's a very complex market in Ghana. So from there, after that, you still need to run search at the Lands Commission. In other instances, to at the customary Land Secretariat, but Lands Commission, because all that we do, the recordings we do at Lands Commission, we do at the Secretariat, ends up being registered at Lands Commission. So you, after asking around, doing the neighborhood checks and everything, you move to Lands Commission to find out whether the land has been encumbered or not, whether it's in the primary or secondary market. So then the type of land you are acquiring, the type of interest you are acquiring, or the interest holder you are acquiring the land from will determine which process you take from there. So, for example, if you are acquiring from, let's limit ourselves to the Kumasi traditional area because we're in Kumasi. If you are acquiring within the Kumasi traditional area, you are advised to deal with the caretaker chiefs at that level so that they give you a recognized allocation note. From there, you move on to the Secretariat, where you get a cadastral site plan done in your name. You attach 6 copies of that cadastral site plan to the allocation note and bring it for the lease to be engrossed and executed at our office at a fee. Yeah.
So, you want to ask something?
Let me add a little bit complexity to the whole conversation. So, like he mentioned, you dealing with a caretaker chief. It's very important that we distinguish between the caretaker chief and the sub chiefs. So
what's in the local parlance we refer to as Odikros.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So even when you approach the Odikros, who are legitimate anyway, but they serve under the caretaker chief, you make sure that the signing portion and everything, even inquire from them, are you the substantive chief for this area? And is there an overlord over you or something? So with that due diligence, it's also part of the due diligence because you need to be sure that you are acquiring the land from
a legitimate person. Before I part away with money,
yes,
should I be giving some documentation, or I should be giving some documentation? Go do proof of ownership and all those necessary things before I part of them. So what should the process be?